welcome to our small ritual. Um, I'm super happy to hold space for you today online. And this full moon is in the sign of Virgo. So that's a super grounding sign that stands for self care, that stands for getting our life organized, creating lists, and becoming emotionally stable. And yeah, what we've prepared for today for just that theme is two small journaling exercises, one for letting go and another one for manifestation and for really getting into the energy of the new cycle. So, whenever you want to share something or have a question, feel free to speak up. We are recording this session because a lot of people signed up that are looking forward to the recording, and you will also get it in the end. So you can, whenever you like, actually repeat those exercises, those rituals, even if it's not full moon in Virgo, you can use it at any moment that it serves you. Yes. So, well, now that we enter the spring, we felt like doing this small ritual to really leave old patterns behind, to let go, to tune into our body, into our senses, and into our intuition. So, maybe to start with a bit of centering, I invite you to find any comfortable position, whether you're seated on the ground or on a sofa, on a chair. Actually, my voice is a little bit husky because I've just been sick with a terrible flu. So I'm not going to talk that much, but we will start with a small pranayama. So just try to find your focus, your center line. You can sit even cross-legged if you want, or you can have your palms, your hands placed on your thighs, and then grow tall from there. And I invite you to take a couple deep breaths. Close your eyes. If you have your screen turned off, that's super fine as well. Just feel free to really tune into your body, closing your eyelids, resting your chest, relaxing your belly, relaxing your shoulders. And then taking a deep inhale, we place our palms facing upwards. So just placing our palms open onto our knees for the receiving energy. So deep inhale here. And then exhale, just flipping your palms around, facing down, exhale. Again, inhale, facing your palms upwards, resting your hands on your thighs. And exhale, again, turning your hands around, palms facing down. Again, long, soft inhale, palms facing up to receive all the abundance, all the joy from the whole universe. And exhale, turn your hands around again, palms facing down. Inhale, palms facing up to open up. And exhale, flip your palms around, letting them face your thighs to ground the energy. We're going to continue a few rounds like this, just going in your own pace. Inhaling, flip your palms to face upwards, and exhaling, flip your palms facing down. Long, deep breath into the belly, feeling the whole capacity of your lungs, and moving your hands according to that breath, according to your own rhythm, to your own beat of prana, of life energy. A couple more rounds, inhaling, palms facing up, and exhaling, palms facing down. Inhale, open up to receive, and exhale, ground down towards the earth to let go. And then from here, bring your left hand to your chest, just onto your heart space, and your right hand just below your lower belly, like below the belly button. Keep your hands here, connecting to yourself, connecting to what you're holding in your hands. Maybe you even want to draw some slight circles with your hands on your chest and your lower belly area, creating some heat, some warmth. And then inhale, really tuning into your heart, into your self-compassion. And exhale, letting go with a sigh. Maybe open your mouth slightly. Inhale, breathing into your belly and into your chest. And exhale, open your mouth with a slight sigh, let it go. And then with the next inhale, think about inhaling all that you desire. And with the exhale, let go, breathing out into the universe all that you are. And like this, alchemizing the air around you and the energy inside you. And I invite you to bring your hands back to your thighs, resting them on your thighs. And if you like, you can even caress your thighs, traveling your hands up and down, entering in loving touch and awareness with yourself. And then keep your hands still. Keep your eyes closed. I'm going to read some affirmations, and you can either just listen or mentally repeat. I appreciate my temple body, inviting deep healing and vulnerability. Take a deep inhale, exhaling, letting go. Creative energy flows from an infinite source deep within. Deep inhale, filling up your belly and lungs. And exhale, release. I magnetize cosmic love in all its colors and shapes. I magnetize cosmic love in all its colors and shapes. Inhale all that you are and exhale. Let go. Let it out into the world. I embrace my shadows as my most precious potential. Inhale and very softly and gently exhale. I deserve abundance in all areas of my life. One last time, taking a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it all out, maybe letting a gentle smile appear on your lips. And then from here, you can blink your eyes open, come back to the space where you're at. Maybe you want to roll your shoulders up and back and down a couple times. And then from here, we invite you to come into our first journaling exercise. So if you have a paper and a pen ready, we can start right away. If not, I invite you to get paper and a pen just right now. Gonna give you a couple of seconds for that. And then we wait for you here. So you don't need a lot of paper sheets. One is just fine. We're not gonna write down a lot. And then what we're gonna do as a first releasing journaling exercise is drawing right in the center of that paper our name. So we write down our name and we circle it with our pen, so it should look like that. And then from here we draw lines from the center going outwards. So that actually looks like a small mind map, like a small sun. And we write down on this paper without overthinking too much, just whatever comes to our mind first is fine. We're going to write down all the labels, all the roles that we identify with in our daily life. So this can be any adjective like rich or poor or thin or massive or loud, depressed, whatever it is that comes to our mind. We're going to write it down on the paper. And also we can write down any roles that we play in our daily life. So whether it's a job that we identify with or a title that we are carrying, it can also be the role of a mother, of a daughter, of a child, of a sister, of a friend. We're just gonna write it all down. So I'm gonna play some music and give you a couple of moments for that. Okay, so slowly write down the last words. And then when you have this paper in front of you, I invite you to place it on the table, on your lap, wherever you can reach. And then just taking a couple of moments to just observe, like watching this paper without any judgment, and just seeing what you wrote down and gazing at this filled page in front of you. And while you're doing this, remember that all those things that we wrote down are just temporary, and that there might be roles, there might be names we identify with, but in the end, what is permanent and what is really us is what we reach in those states of bliss, when we are joyful, when we are meditating, when we are being in our love and living from our love. So this exercise can show us what really makes our character, what makes our identity, what makes our personality special in some way. But it's also important that we don't attach to those labels, and the more we can see it as a divine play, I like to say, the more we can see it as some sort of game, the more we are able to not take all of this too seriously, and to recognize our true self. So whether it's positive what you wrote down, whether it's roles or labels that you like to identify with, I invite you to now take your pen again and circle out those adjectives, those names or words you wrote down that you would like to emphasize in your life, that you would like to involve and underline in your life. So all you consider as positive, as something that you want to be, you just take your pen and you draw a circle around that thing or that word. Okay? And then maybe there's also something that you want to release from your life, that you kind of identify with, but that is something that actually doesn't serve you at all, that you don't like about your role, about your character. So here I invite you to take your pen again and just cross it out with a huge cross. So in my case, that's actually a lot. And then maybe you also have some neutral stuff that you just identify with, but that you don't have any personal judgment for. So that's also fine. We just leave it as it is right now. And what I like to do for the full moon energy, because full moon is usually about letting go, about releasing, about unattaching from all the old stuff. So we're gonna take this paper and maybe also take a small pot from the kitchen, a small container, a small metal bowl, whatever you have. Maybe it's even your cereal bowl from the breakfast. You can take whatever you have in your kitchen, and we're gonna burn this paper. So I invite you to do it right now if you like. You can also keep it and do it later at night when you just before going to bed. But whether you do it right now in that very moment or later, I invite you to take the paper, to light it up, and to just observe how the flames involve. So Hannah's gonna do that to demonstrate. And what you can see often from those types of burning rituals is the way the flames are developing, the way the flames are dancing, and the way our paper in this case is burning is also something that can tell you a lot about all those labels and about all the stuff we want to let go of. Because sometimes you're gonna observe like a huge flame, almost like an explosion, with one big fire plopping out, and sometimes you see like a small crawling, suffering, slowly burning development of the flames. So that's super interesting as well, because yeah, it's however we interpret it. And then when you burned your list of labels, just come back for a moment to yourself and close your eyes for a second. Connect to that emotion that you're currently feeling. Whatever was provoked inside of you by burning those labels. Come back to that feeling. Come back to the present moment. And just stay with it for a couple of moments. Breathing into that sensation. Accepting whatever is there right now. And then from here, we're gonna come into the second part of the practice that Hannah is gonna guide you through.
Wonderful. Wow, and that was so beautiful. Thank you so much, Michelle. I hope you felt the release, how you could let go of everything that was weighing you down. And now that we freed up some space, it's time to draw into our life whatever we want to manifest in our life. So now that we let go of the past, let go of everything that's weighing us down, it's time to draw in positive new things into our life. And I would like to share with you for that my 4 manifestation steps that I like to practice in my life. And I've manifested so many beautiful things, things that I would have never ever thought possible, starting with the love of my life to a wonderful team in my company, having my own company, moving to Bali, and so many other things, such as having all investors in Shark Tank invest, and many beautiful things that I used to once saw in front of my inner eye that came my outer reality. And the first step, if you want to manifest whatever you want, whatever your heart desires, is to get crystal clear on what you want. And to do so, I would like to start with a journaling exercise. And I would invite you to write about what is it that you want to manifest into your life. And if you're right now struggling and not really knowing what it is that you want, you can also start by two approaches. You either look at what it is that you don't want in your life anymore, because we're all very good at always knowing what we don't want anymore. And then ask yourself the question, what is the opposite of that? So if you're currently single and you're feeling lonely, like, what kind of relationship do you want to attract in your life? How does it feel? How do you want to be taken care of? How do you want to interact with your partner? Start to write that down as crystal clear, as detailed as you can. And if you still don't know what you want, if you don't even know what the opposite is of what you don't want in your life, then you can also ask yourself the question of, how do I want to feel? And the situation of that can be whatever it is. The universe will show you that. But how is it that you want to feel in your dream life? Are you feeling grateful? Are you feeling joyful? How is it that you want to feel in your everyday life? I will also turn on some music, and I want to give you a few minutes in which you can journal about what it is that you want to manifest into your life in 2023. Start writing down your last words, your last sentences. We'll do a meditation after, so you can integrate that into your heart and see that in front of your inner eye, which is so much more powerful than the words that you write down. So don't stress about if you feel like you didn't fully explain it well enough. It's all about the vision that you hold in front of your inner eye. So the first step, as explained, is that you know crystal clear what you want in your life. And now it is about getting into the frequency of your desire. So the every manifestation is based on the law of attraction. And the law of attraction, we all know through quantum physics that everything is energy. Even our physical bodies, which seems like hard matter, that is energy too. It's just vibrating at such a high speed that our eye cannot see it. And therefore, we think it's hard matter and it is just this hard stuff. But yet, still, even though we experience it as hard matter, it's all made of energy. Everything in the whole universe is made out of energy. Already Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the universe, you have to think in frequency, in energy, and vibration. So now you have to understand that you are currently on a certain vibration on a level, let's say this high. And your desire, whatever you want to attract into your life, is on a vibration that is here. And your job now is to get into the vibration, into the same frequency of your manifestation. And then naturally, you will attract whatever that is into your life. And I find one of the absolutely most beautiful ways to attract whatever we desire in our life is through gratitude. Because I see it as whatever, if we are already grateful for all the beautiful things that we have in our life, we will naturally attract more into our life that we can be grateful for. So gratitude is almost like this super glue that automatically attracts whatever we want to attract into our life. So I would like to now go on to the second journaling exercise, which is about gratitude and about everything that you already have in your life. So I want you to look at those 4 areas in your life, the areas of your career, your job, the area of your health and well-being. So that includes your physical health, but also your mental health, your relationship, and your personal growth, or the way how your character developed, how much you realized your full potential. And I want you to write down 2 to 3 things of each of these areas that you are currently grateful for. And while you write that down, allow yourself to fully feel this gratitude. So you don't only write it down on a rational level, but that you click into it on an emotional level, that you raise your vibration into this field of gratitude. So I'll play some music again, and so you can spend some time with all the beautiful things that you can be so grateful for in your life. slowly come to an end. Write down the last things that you're grateful for. You can always make this list longer. You can write stuff down every day if you can think of more things. But I think you got a good idea about what it's like to tap into this energy of gratitude and how fulfilling it is to see the whole beauty that you already have in your life, and that will help you to get more of all these beautiful things that your heart desires into your life. And to experience that on a cellular level, I will guide you through a meditation now. And in the end, I'll share the last steps. But I think it's beautiful if you now experience your manifestation on a cellular level in a meditation. So find a comfortable seat. You can put your palms in your lap or on your knees, whatever is comfortable for you. And whenever you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out over your mouth. Another deep breath in through your nose and out over your mouth. Third beautiful deep breath, inhaling new fresh energy. And exhale, let everything go. Now put all your attention into your heart. Your beautiful heart that beats up to 100,000 times per day without you having to do anything. Your heart that was the first sign of your existence. Your heart that carries so much wisdom. And allow yourself once again to feel the emotions of deep gratitude for all the beautiful things that you already have in your life. In the field of your career, your job, in the area of your health and your well-being, in the area of your relationships. See your loved ones in front of your inner eye. Feel the connection with them. See the beautiful moments that you experienced with them. And allow yourself to feel the gratitude for it in every cell of your body. And also the gratitude for your personal growth, for the person that you became through every challenge you encountered, how every obstacle made you stronger, more resilient, how it gave your personality more depth, how everything you ever faced made you exactly this beautiful person that you are. Right now, right here. You're just perfect, exactly as you are. And from this place of gratitude, imagine a door in your heart. A door of which you know that the other side holds your future. Infinite possibilities of your future. But since you are just right now in this ceremony, setting an intention about what you want your future to look like. You choose your destiny. You shape it. You know what future you will create. And slowly see this door opening. And I will count from 3 to 1. And when I say the number 1, you will step through this door. And on the other side, you will land exactly in 1 year from now, today, the 7th of March in 2024. You will land exactly in your desired future. Get ready to step through that door. 3, 2, 1. You're now stepping through that door into your desired future. You see yourself. You see through your eyes from your future self in exactly 1 year from now. Look around. Where are you? Who is around you? See yourself walking through your perfect day in exactly 1 year. And while you're walking through your perfect day, notice what thoughts are running through your head. How are you feeling? What are you thinking about life, about yourself, about your capability to create whatever life you desire, the power within you? What are the beliefs that you let go of? And what are the feelings you're nurturing? Who are you exactly in 1 year from now? Slowly let this wonderful day come to an end. See yourself going to bed. And right before this moment, before you fall asleep, look at yourself now. And if there's a message you want to send to your present self, from the future self that realized whatever you want to manifest, then tell your current self whatever loving message you have. And while you're sharing this message, you notice that your future self falls more and more asleep, and you're more and more arriving in your body in the here and now. Feel the surface you're sitting on, and feel this wonderful feeling of faith and courage and confidence that you can create the future that your heart desires. You are so powerful. If you want, you can put your hands on your heart and allow yourself once again to dive into the feeling of gratitude. And this time, not only for what you already have, but also for everything that will come into your life. For all your dreams, wishes, and goals coming true. Feel the gratitude in every cell of your body. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Place your hands in front of your heart, namaste gesture, and bow before yourself, the powerful, beautiful being that you are. Bow before the infinite wisdom that you have within. All the angels, spiritual guides, everything that guides you. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes and come back in the here and now. Welcome back. I hope you're feeling amazing and that your outlook in your future is bright and joyful and making you excited about the beauty of life and about your power. And I would now like to share the last 2 steps that are so important if we want to manifest whatever you just saw in front of your inner eye. And one of them is faith, that you will draw that into your life. And there's a beautiful analogy. Oh, I cannot pronounce that word. A beautiful metaphor, if you want to. That's very modern. But when you order something, let's say even off Amazon, like you are never in doubt that this package arrives. You're ordering it and then you're detaching it and you're right here just excited about it arriving. And you're right now already having feelings of joy and excitement. And it's the same with your manifestation. Like there is no doubt about that it will come into your life if you don't allow this doubt to creep in. And the last step that is so important, and that especially women, I see them really, really struggling with, is that you give yourself the allowance to receive. And we're all living in a very male society, especially here in Europe, where we're having all, even us females, a very, very male energy, which is the energy of doing, of constantly hustling. But to manifest whatever we desire, we need to allow ourselves to receive. And I would invite you to start receiving tiny things such as compliments. Like start to observe in your everyday life, how are you reacting when someone gives you a compliment? When someone tells you that you're looking pretty today, are you allowing it and fully embracing it, saying thank you, and just like enjoying this beautiful moment of receiving a compliment and somebody appreciating you? Or are you kind of saying no and like refusing it, or saying like, ah, what you're wearing are like old clothes, and are you kind of like talking it down? So start to notice if you go in these tiny moments, or if somebody wants to give you a gift or give you a helping hand, and when you tiny things, when you're carrying something, when you want to open doors, when somebody wants to open a door for you, are you fully allowing yourself to receive these things? Or do you think you can make it on your own and you don't need that help? And if you start noticing these patterns, start to change them. Because if you want to manifest whatever you desire, one of the most important things is that you allow yourself to receive this manifestation. And as said, have faith. It will come into your life. You are meant. There is a reason why you have this wish and this desire. And the reason is because it's meant to be in your life. And you just have to become, or you may become, the person that manifests that. And for that, we very, very often have to let go of doubt, let go of limiting beliefs. And of course, the fifth step, which a lot of manifestation is on an energetic level, on a subconscious level, on a level of feeling, but we all always need to take inspired action. And it's not about hustling, it's not about grinding every day 24 hours, but taking action is a very crucial part of drawing your manifestation into your life, because I always see it as taking action is showing the universe, like, I am fully ready. This is now mine. I'm walking my path. And to me, action, while seeing it in front of your inner eye, feeling it now, those are such crucial steps. But taking action is fully claiming, like, I am ready for this manifestation. So I'd like to finish tonight with another journaling about what action can you take, maybe every day for just 10 minutes, such as maybe just connecting right now, once again, with whatever you saw in front of your inner eye, maybe repeating this meditation that we did. Maybe it's starting to research something, whatever it is. I would like to give you a few minutes to journal, and it can be just a vague brainstorming. It doesn't have to be a concrete plan yet, but what actions can you take to manifest what you just saw in front of your inner eye, to manifest that into reality? Slowly allow your journaling to come to an end. Feel free to journal every day about ideas, and every time you have an impulse, write it down. Maybe you even want to make a plan for the next 30 days, for the next lunar cycle, about what you will do every day to draw your manifestation into your life. And as said, this can be concrete actions towards your goal, such as if you want to attract the love of your life, sign up for a dating app or start to go out more. But this can also be things such as every day connecting with the feeling of being in a relationship, um, in your meditation, seeing it in front of your eyes. And over time, allow yourself to become more and more the person that you are meant to be, the person that has this manifestation already in his or her life. Before we close our wonderful ceremony, I want to invite you and ask you if you would like to share something with us. And if so, we would be so happy. Maybe something that you could let go of, maybe something, maybe you want to right now speak out loud what you just signed up to manifest into your life. Or maybe you just want to say hi and just exchange energy. And if not, that's also fully fine. But if you want to, right now, right here is the space, and we would be absolutely happy to connect and hear how you experience the ceremony.
First of all, thank you, Hannah, for putting your beautiful input. And yeah, it was a super inspiring practice and meditation. I really think that for me personally, at least self discovery is kind of the pre step, the first step towards self love. So, whatever it is that we are going through, the more we reflect on it, the more we can later on benefit from whether it's a difficult phase or an exciting phase of our life. And yeah, I invite you to integrate journaling in general more into your life and see it as a tool that is not always comfortable, but that can really teach you so much and forward so much hidden information to you. So yeah, thanks a lot for sharing from my part, and I wish you a beautiful full moon night.
Thank you so much. I want to thank you as well. It was so beautiful, and I could truly feel how I was letting go of stuff and that I really needed your guidance today. So thank you so much. Thank you for this beautiful connection, and thank you for having this idea that we do that. And I want to just also thank each and every one of you for being here, for connecting with us, for spending this wonderful evening with us. And I'm just sending you so much love. And I hope all your dreams and wishes come true and that you will experience the joyful, grateful, happy life that you so deserve. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.